Hello my friends, and welcome to episode 46 of Let's Play Cities Skylines Trinity. Now, we have two things to do today. As you might have noticed, we have a bit of a trash problem going on in our city, so we're going to make a brand new, huge trash facility to help us with that problem. In addition to that, I also have the desire to make a nice little touristy town on one of the hilltops where there is a great view of the city and we can build a nice little park. So we're going to do both of these things today and it's going to be very fun. Well everybody, we have a little problem in our city. Let's see if you can guess. It's not a big problem, not as big as it has been at other times, but it's pretty persistent, and no matter what part of the city I hover over, you can see that there is a problem. Yes, that's right. If you haven't guessed it yet, it is the trash collection. It is insufficient. This little patch of incinerators that we have down here is very insufficient for the needs of the town that we have going on now. So what we are going to do is we are going to come way up here to a completely different part of the town, and we are actually going to work on a trash area. And you'll see what I mean very soon. Actually, you'll see what I mean right now. It's a very common thing for me in these games to make trash facilities, you know, not just a few incinerators on the side of the road somewhere, but an entire dedicated area which serves as a hub for the incinerators to be. And I'll show you how I do it. First I put some like this, just to, you know, sort of get things going. And I want to make it pretty big, because I want to make this hub be able to serve the entire city. Now, and yeah, it doesn't have to line up, it's not that important. But I want this to be able to serve the city no matter how big it grows. I'll even leave the ones that are down there. But now we are going to place some more incinerators very happily. And I think I'll make it one deeper. And I think with this many incinerators, there should be absolutely no problems with trash ever again in our city. It's going to be quite nice. So, let us just delete the end of this thing, and let's fill it up with incinerators. Now if you do the math, that is 8 times 3, which equals 24 incinerators. And also, just for good measure, let's throw in over here a handful of crematoriums. Throw some here. There's not much room over here actually, so we won't worry about it. And we'll also throw in 2 hospitals for patients. Alright, and now we have that going for us. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of traffic here, but fortunately it's going to be entirely kept to this one area. So now what we need to do is create a connection from this highway to here. Now, I'm not certain whether I want the highway to continue or not, but I think I want to at least give it the option to continue if the driver so wishes. So, it is time for us to build this highway. Alright, so there we go. There is our facility, and to give you an idea, cars can come in through either direction. They do whatever they need to do over here, and then they leave, either going back this way or over through here. Now I probably could make it more complex with ramps leading directly from here to specific destinations over here, but I feel that's not strictly necessary. However, what is necessary is hooking this dude up, so we're going to do that next. Okay, yeah, I think that will do for now. You see we have ways of getting off and on here. We have a way of getting off. We don't necessarily have a way of getting back on yet, but that's something we don't have to worry about too much now. One other thing that I like to do when it comes to these things is set a road over here. I don't want to connect it directly. But if we just have a road that goes like this, people can actually come and park like right behind it and use the walkway. We might even have a train station that goes over here in the future. But there we go. We just have to make sure that there is power. And now let's press the play button and watch as the garbage trucks appear. So as you can see, an absolutely insane number of trucks is leaving, but I think our garbage problems are going to be solved. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to pick a truck. Let's say, let's pick this one. And we are going to watch it as it goes on its journey of trash collection. Well, it looks like our garbage truck despawned on the side streets of Hipsterville, but that's okay. We can see that he indeed get a lot of garbage. And let's look back at our facility. Yes, as you might imagine, that huge line of cars was only really the beginning. So very shortly you'll start to see everybody bring their stuff and come on back. So there we have it. There is our brand new garbage facility in operation, as well as our hospitals and our crematoriums. Pretty rad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, part 2 of this episode was supposed to be me making a little tourist town up on the hill. However, my video recording software crapped out on me when I was making it, so it's already made, but I won't get to show myself making it. But I will get to show you the result. See, up here is a little place that is tentatively called Township 42. Of course, I will be accepting suggestions for names for a better name than that. But the reason I built here is I was looking all around the town for the best view, and you might think it's the highest place up, you know, like up here or something, and yes, this is quite the view, I must say. But there was something about going down here and seeing the city from a slightly lower angle, sprawl out ahead of you with no weird lumps down below, that really stood out to me. So I decided that I would turn this area into a large park. And as you can see, people are actually visiting it already. So one cool thing about making parks in this game is that you can put down things like the large playground or the small park or the dog park across here, and they have dirt paths built into them, and you can just extend the paths out. So we have a little a monolith over here, and we have a few scattered trees, and now we have this park. So people can come out here, have a picnic, and enjoy the view of Trinity as it sprawls before them. This will be even better once I develop areas such as this down here, but already I have to say it looks rather good. And as you might imagine, I gave a number of palaces. Of course, most importantly, where is it? Okay, actually no, it's up here. It's a specialization. Tourism specialization. Because I would imagine this would be a nice little tourist area. And we already have certain things here, like this hotel. And I've gotta say, what a great view the guest in this hotel would get. The one thing that gets me about this hotel is it's facing the wrong way. Like, this is the side that is facing the city, but you would think that the best view would be the side that this side would face. I mean, not that this is a terrible thing to look at, but it's just like rocks, you know? It's not that interesting. But that's the way it works. There are two sections of the town here, and this area down here, for whatever reason, has not developed yet. But it's not the biggest deal. I know that it's only a matter of time before it does. I think it's because this side has the services. That's why it's developing first. But yeah, nice little village up here on the hill, and also I have built a cable car system to get people to come up here. There's actually 3 stops here because it also goes all the way up here, where I imagine there will be more stuff in the future. But for now, it starts all the way back at this train station, which is actually pretty far from here, but it's the closest populated area. So you can take a cable car all the way up and visit the park, and eventually go all the way up here. We also have another cable car that we built ages ago going from Hipsterville up to here, but that's going to be more for other things, I think. And we'll have our own transportation system up here on the hill, which I imagine might be bus-based in the future. But yeah, it's a very nice town. And I think the best way to close out this episode, since, you know, you've been denied seeing me actually build it, is why not let's actually watch as somebody takes the cable car. Train just arrived. Certainly there will be passengers getting off at any moment, and some of them will be heading over to the cable car stop. Like this guy, going to the large playground. Let's watch this person. Yes, we can't go into first person for some reason, but we can click this button. Oh yeah, that is first person. What am I saying? Yep, but there she is waiting for her cable car. Oops, I clicked off of her. Well, we will just click someone else. Boop. Waiting at the station. And it really does look like a cable car station. And it's kind of cool because I've never ridden on a cable car that was sort of like a an actual means of transportation. All the cable cars that I've been on have been at like theme parks. But even so, they're very fun. So what I think I'll do is speed up the time, stop talking, and you can all enjoy a pleasant cable car ride to close out this episode. Well, and there she is at home. So that is going to bring us to the end here. So I'll leave you with a lasting view of this very surprisingly busy cable car station. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Our trash problem is solved, probably forever, and we have a nice little pleasant tourist village with a great view. Shame the construction footage was lost, but oh well, we at least got to see it. Well, there's a lot more exciting stuff to come for Trinity, and we're going to be working on building up railroads in preparation for another major urban area. So, until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you later.